This is a really cool controller. It really has a lot of flexibility in the sense that, as in previous games you've created, they supported digital. What we have with the analog is you're able to now fluidly control your game in many different ways. We're starting off in digital mode, and as you see, I'm accelerating. In every bit of turning, I'm actually hitting my directional button. And then when I brake suddenly. As I start in analog, I have a finer control of my driving. As you can see, I can slow down gradually as well as accelerate at a quicker speed. If I brake, I can gradually press on my brakes and slow down. What we have first is your digital mode is indicated without a light being shown. And right now it supports your standard controller that exists today. If we put it into the analog mode, indicated by the red light, we now support these features. And we can control the game itself by moving the joysticks. What happens is the developers may have the option to use these as optional features, such as maybe the car honking or looking in reverse.
So here at Activision, we're really stoked to be able to use the analog controller, especially for Apocalypse in particular. Our game involves 360 degrees of movement and firing. So with the D-pad, you can hit, pretty much anything you need. But with the analog controller, if you want to hit 22.5 degrees to shoot the guy in the corner room that's trying to take you out, all you have to do is put the controller at 22.5 degrees and you got him. And I really don't think anything can offer more control than that.
So here at Fox, we're working on this new game called Croc, Legend of the Gobos, which features this lovable crocodile who lives in this full 3D world. The Sony analog pad makes a whole new experience compared to a digital system where you have to rotate and move forward and rotate and move forward. But once we switch in the analog system, you're just moving really fluidly.
In Crash Bandicoot 2, we're using all of the analog joystick capabilities. If you want to walk slowly, you just push the joystick a little bit. Basically, just point it in the direction you want to move, whether you're walking or riding a jetpack. I'm really excited to be able to bring this to PlayStation owners throughout the world. What they'll find is that the PlayStation is just as capable of doing free-roaming, dynamic 3D games as any other hardware system.
At China, we've been waiting for years for a new input device to be made. But Sony, by making this dual analog controller, have really made a huge difference to the feel of the games. Last month on Underground, I was playing Porsche Challenge. I played it using my normal joypad at home, and then Sony sent me one of these in the mail, so I plugged it in. And my first go, I got like 5 or 6 times farther in the game on my first try. And it was simply because you can set the angle of the wheels of the car, just like you're driving a real car, by the pitch of the little sticks here.
The analog controller allows you, the player, the ability to have finer control in your game, not just on and off, but all the points in between.
Yeah, what I'm really excited about is that we can do this on Sony. We don't have to go do it on Nintendo, but I probably shouldn't say that.